All right, well, as you can probably tell, Bob and I still flush with victory. Right?
Yeah.
Well, kind of like all of you, we're just it's. God, what a great day yesterday was. Beating the Redskins, beating them the way they did, all fantastic. There was just one little monkey in the wrench, so to speak, and that was Chris Clemons, who suffered a nasty injury. It looked bad when it happened, and it was confirmed today. We're taping this on Monday after the Sunday game against the Redskins. Torn ACL, I think torn MCL too. I mean, he's out. He's out for 9 months maybe or something like that. We're not worried about 9 months. We're worried about 6 days. Let's talk a little bit about the impact he has, because to me, this is one of the 3 or 4 most important guys in the team. He played more snaps on the defensive front, linebackers. He played 86% of the snaps. No one else played more than 60%. He can rush the passer and defend the run. You're putting Bruce Irvin in that spot now. A real leader on the team, too. I mean, this is one that's going to hurt a little bit, I think.
I think it's going to hurt a lot, because this is an inconsistent pass rush, to say the least. They've gotten them in bunches, 8 against the Packers in that first half. They've had games where they've really piled them up, and then games where there's nothing happening, and that's been true as of late. Sam Bradford was just sitting back in that pocket, able to do what he wanted. RG3 was able to sit back in that pocket and do what he wanted.
2 sacks, and he was an invalid.
Yeah, I mean, there's a guy that was very limited in his mobility. So the pass rush was a concern with Clemons. Now you take out the guy that's got 11.5 sacks on the season, and he's not there. It definitely becomes a big concern, and Bruce Irvin's getting thrown into the fire. He's no longer a rookie. You're in the postseason now, so his rookie season's done. He's a guy that's going to have to step up. You're the number 1 pick for a reason. It really kills their depth, though, because you're going to have him in there probably much more than they'd want to. Jason Jones is on the IR, so they're going to have to pick somebody up. But it was already a bit of a concern in terms of that aspect of the game. And not having Clemons there, the most effective guy in that whole group, being gone, you definitely should be concerned, especially going up against a team where if you give that quarterback time and Matt Ryan with those weapons, with Roddy White, Julio Jones, and Tony Gonzalez, it's a little scary.
Well, you're not just going to pick somebody up, too. You got to get someone who can play. You need someone who can fit in there, because you don't know in terms of everyone knew that Urban, the idea was he would replace Clemons at some point, because Clemons is really underrated against the run. Witness the numbers that he plays, and Urban has been pretty much used like the Seahawks said they would use him for the most part in pass rushing situations. So it's going to be a completely new situation for him. I'm going to be very interested in seeing what they do on the other side. It might mean more of Red Bryant on the field at defensive end, and him trying to rush the passer a little bit. So, yeah, exactly. That expression was perfect. Red is not that fast. It feels like what they're going to have to do, this is going to be one of those things. As much as the Seahawks like to say, hey, next guy steps up, it feels like they have to game plan a little bit on this one.
Yeah, that theory is going to be tested bigger than ever in this game, because again, you don't have the depth. You really don't. And again, a team that's as loaded as the Falcons are offensively, this is a tough game to have that happen. Now, I think they can do it. The Falcons are the team that scared me the most going into the postseason, just because of where they play. They've got something to prove, because they have not been successful in the postseason. So going up against them, they've had a week of rest, and you're doing it without your leading sack artist there. That is a little scary, but I hope to feel better by the end of the week.
Yeah, let's quote Russell Wilson. Go Hawks.